A lesson in true elegance. Sandra Bullock stepped into Elon Luxe, an exclusive boutique in Beverly Hills, dressed in casual yet stylish attire, jeans, a cozy sweater, and sunglasses. She had always preferred comfort over ostentation, but that didn't seem to sit well with the boutique's manager, Clarissa DuPont. Clarissa, a tall, impeccably dressed woman with an air of superiority, eyed Sandra from head to toe and pursed her lips. "May I help you?" she asked, her tone dripping with condescension. Sandra smiled warmly. "Yes, I'd love to see some of your new evening gowns." Clarissa arched an eyebrow. "I'm afraid our pieces are quite exclusive." She gestured toward a section where a few customers in designer outfits were browsing. "Perhaps something from our clearance section might be more appropriate?" A few shoppers snickered as Sandra blinked in surprise. She wasn't one for unnecessary drama, but this blatant judgment was both unkind and unwarranted. Before she could respond, the bell above the door jingled, and in walked none other than Keanu Reeves. Dressed simply in a dark jacket and jeans, he exuded effortless charm. He immediately spotted Sandra, grinned, and walked over. "Sandra, fancy running into you here," he said, giving her a warm hug. Clarissa's demeanor shifted instantly. Her eyes widened in recognition, and she practically tripped over herself to welcome him. "Mr. Reeves, what an honor. Let me personally show you our finest collection." Keanu glanced at Sandra, then back at Clarissa, frowning. "Actually, I was just about to ask my dear friend here to pick out something for me to buy. Whatever she chooses, I'll take it. No budget limit." Clarissa's face went pale. "Oh, of course," she stammered. Sandra, suppressing a smirk, casually picked out a stunning, floor-length gown. "This one," she said, holding it up. Keanu took one look at it and smiled. "Perfect. Wrap it up, please." Clarissa, now visibly uncomfortable, rushed to comply. As she rang up the purchase, Keanu leaned toward Sandra and whispered, "Want to see her really sweat?" Sandra chuckled. "Go on." Keanu turned back to Clarissa. "Actually, on second thought, I think Sandra should have this dress. She'll look amazing in it." Clarissa's jaw nearly hit the floor. "Oh, but..." "No buts," Keanu said smoothly. "Put it on my tab." Sandra winked at him. "You really didn't have to." Keanu shrugged. "Hey, what are friends for?" As they left the boutique, Sandra turned back to Clarissa, who stood frozen in embarrassment. "You know," she said kindly, "true luxury isn't about price tags. It's about how you treat people." With that, she and Keanu walked out, leaving Clarissa to reflect on the lesson she had just been taught, the hard way. As Sandra and Keanu stepped onto the sunlit Beverly Hills sidewalk, she let out a soft laugh. "I can't believe you did that," she said, shaking her head. Keanu shrugged with his signature humility. "I just don't like seeing my friends treated unfairly." He paused, glancing back at the boutique. "People like that forget that kindness costs nothing." Sandra looked at the beautiful gown in her arms. "I should probably return this." Keanu gave her a mock-offended look. "Absolutely not. You're going to wear it to dinner tonight." She raised an eyebrow. "Oh, am I?" "Yes, and I'm making the reservations." No arguments. Sandra sighed dramatically, but her smile gave her away. "Fine, but I'm picking the place." Inside Elon Luxe, Clarissa stood still behind the counter, her cheeks burning with humiliation. She had just turned away Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves, two Hollywood legends. The whispers had already started among the other customers. Did she really treat Sandra Bullock like that? Oh my God, Keanu Reeves totally put her in her place. She must feel awful. Clarissa straightened her posture, trying to regain her composure. With forced cheerfulness, she turned to the next customer. "Welcome to Elon Luxe. How may I assist you?" But the customer, a well-dressed woman who had seen everything, simply smirked and said, "No, thanks. I prefer shopping where people are treated with respect." One by one, other shoppers followed suit, leaving the boutique. Clarissa's stomach twisted. She had spent years cultivating a reputation for exclusivity, but now, in a matter of minutes, she had managed to turn exclusivity into exclusion. And the worst part? She knew that Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves would leave that store laughing, while she would be left behind with a valuable lesson, one she wished she had learned before humiliating the wrong people. That evening, a night of true elegance, Sandra stood in front of the mirror, admiring the gown Keanu had insisted she keep. The deep sapphire fabric shimmered under the soft lighting of her dressing room. It fit like a dream, hugging her figure in all the right places. With a final touch of lipstick, she grabbed her clutch and stepped outside, where Keanu was waiting in his classic black suit. His face lit up the moment he saw her. "Wow," he said, shaking his head in awe. "You look stunning." Sandra smirked playfully. "Told you I'd pick the place if I wore the dress. Hope you're ready for tacos and margaritas." Keanu laughed. Best dinner plan ever. As they walked toward his car, Sandra couldn't help but reflect on the day. She had been humiliated, yes, but in the end, it didn't matter. True elegance wasn't about designer labels or expensive boutiques. It was about kindness, humility, and the people who truly cared for you. And as she linked her arm with Keanu's, she knew one thing for sure. She had the best friend anyone could ever ask for. The real luxury in life? Love, friendship, and a good taco.